Is this shit gonna fucking work this time? Let's see. Alright, I literally can't even tell if this is working right now. I can't even tell if this stream is functioning. It's not showing that it's functioning on my phone, but okay, wait, now it might be. Alright, shit. Alright, so basically I was just gonna do a test stream today. That was the idea. I'm gonna probably play a little bit of Rocket League, talk a little bit of Politic. I'm probably gonna tweet out that I'm live streaming right now so we can get some people in here. Let's see what's going on with this. All right, so this is all a super working project. Okay, I see y'all. Hey, good Politic guy, you're good. I see you. Okay, so this is gonna be a huge work in progress because I've never done live streaming on Twitch or YouTube, and this is gonna be the first stream basically. And on top of that, I'm going to be trying to play a fucking video game. So I honestly don't even know if this is gonna be able to. My computer is gonna be able to handle this processing power right now, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see how this works out. So. Let's go ahead and try this. So let me know if y'all can see this Rocket League game up right now. This is one of the only games that I actually play consistently, okay? Or I haven't played in a long time, but this is one of the only games that I'm actually I fuck with a little bit. So also my controller's really fucked up. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I got like a little like USB-C or whatever the fuck this is cord that I use to play because I don't have wireless capabilities on my goddamn PC. So basically just gonna be seeing how well this goes, and we'll see how it plays out. Let me see if I can hold on. I'm supposed to be tweeting this out. Fuck, already fucking up. All right, I'm live right now. Get in and watch the gaming moments. All right, just tweeting this shit out. All right, bet. Boom. We tweeted it. All right, cool. I also don't know how to dual stream because I kind of want to do my streams both on YouTube and on fucking... I kind of want to do my streams both on YouTube and at Twitch at the same time, but I literally can't even figure out how to do one. So we're just going to try YouTube today and then see how this goes. All right, here we go. All right, cool. All right, what game mode should I play? I don't even know. Should I try with the one-on-one? Let's go with the one-on-one to start us off here a little bit. Also, I don't know if any of you guys play Rocket League. I haven't played this game in a long-ass time. This is one of the only games that I got to be, like, somewhat kind of good at when I was in high school and shit. So we'll see if I, like, lasted, but I honestly don't know. All right, let's see who we got here. Also, my name is Zoro on Good Politic Guy because I'm a fucking anime weeb. But anyways, oh fuck, we already started. All right, already got him with the fake kickoff here. Also, if you guys want to talk about, you know, some politics or something like that, just hit me up some questions. I can kind of read the chat as I'm going here. I'm all new to this whole live streaming shit, so I don't really know. And I also don't know how long this, or how much this game is going to lag while I'm playing it, so we'll see how this works out here. It's lagging a little bit. It's not that bad. All right, fuck, I died. Let's go. That's right. Let's see what this guy does here. All right. Gonna steal this boost there. Gonna just take that 50. Gonna try to kill him here. All right, I got no boost here. This is a dangerous situation. Yeah, I'm not gonna die for that. I'm gonna go for this mid boost here. Your take on Florida State Militia, that shit that fucking Ron DeSantis is doing in Florida. I honestly, listen, from what I read from it so far, and I haven't really read that deeply on it, I was planning on doing a video probably either tomorrow or Monday on that, but yeah, that's psychotic. I mean, It's apparently like based on what I've read so far, it's some shit that was put in place for like World War II when we had a bunch of National Guardsmen that I guess were joining the war effort, and states really haven't been doing that since World War II. So not really sure what the fuck Ron DeSantis wants to get out of that, but yeah, it seems like a kind of a fuck. All right, I just got fucked. Yeah, the Florida State militia thing, I don't know. I mean, listen, Ron DeSantis is an absolute psychopath. He's probably going to be a front runner for the 2024 midterms if Donald Trump doesn't run, or he might be Donald Trump's fucking running mate. We don't really know. But I don't know. Ron DeSantis is one of those guys who he's not stupid, okay? He's not as stupid as like Donald Trump. Okay, this is a guy who went to like Ivy League schools and shit. So he's one of those guys who, at least in my opinion, is one of the most all right, I'm trying to focus and talk about politics at the same time. This is really fucking hard. He's one of those guys who's like I don't know, he's like Josh Hawley in my mind, where he's like a slightly more competent fascist. And those are the kind of guys who you got to watch out for the most, because Donald Trump is a fascist, but he's also he's really goddamn stupid at the same time. So it's like, if a guy like Ron DeSantis or Josh Hawley runs for president, I don't know. It could be pretty dangerous, honestly. Not so much Josh Hawley, because he's honestly really bland and not that entertaining. But Ron DeSantis, that motherfucker is picking up some of Trump's like mannerisms and stuff like that, and his rhetoric really quickly. And on top of that, being somebody who's like a slightly more competent fascist, that's kind of something to be watching out there for sure. But I don't know what the fuck's going on with this state militia thing that he's trying to do. He said it was like under the guise of like, hurricane preparedness or some shit like that. But come on, man, this guy just wants his own Gestapo unit. It's pretty obvious what he's doing here. Also, I'm probably playing like ass right now because trying to focus on talking about actual political things that are happening while trying to play this game. And I'm not even though I probably look like trash right now while I'm playing this, I'm not that bad at Rocket League, okay? So when I'm playing by myself and I don't have lag like this, I got kind of somewhat competent ratings on this game. I got up to Grand Champ one game, or one season, if you guys know how Rocket League works. I did get up to Grand Champ in 2s one year, so I'm not that horrible at this game, but at the same time, this is really fucking hard to talk and do this at the same time and play competently. All right, we're gonna try to get this past this guy, motherfucker. All right, gotta focus in a little bit here. All right, we're down by 2 goals. I didn't even realize the score. All right, you guys are distracting me. Here we go. I'm going to boom this. Bop. All right, that was stupid. That was really stupid. All right, we're just getting warmed up here. We're just getting warmed up. All right, this guy's absolutely obliterating me right now. All right, let's see. Cool, a live stream. Do you think that DeSantis, Hawley have the same national appeal as Trump? Fuck no, dude. Trump is a unique figure in the sense of like how entertaining he is. Right? Okay, he's the kind of guy who like, yeah, I'm a leftist and whatnot, but Trump is goddamn entertaining. You can't even deny that. This man can hold a crowd. All right, that guy just scored for me, so that was kind of cool. Trump is entertaining as fuck, okay? This man, everything that he does is going to grab attention. He's able to go out there, rally an audience. He's able to carry that, energy that people have. I don't know if Ron DeSantis, definitely not Josh Hawley. Josh Hawley does not have the same ability to carry that energy in the same way. I don't really know. We haven't really had a chance to see Ron DeSantis in the same types of environments that Trump has been in. Goddamn. But I don't know. I mean, honestly, I think the main successor to Trump is definitely more so Ron DeSantis than Josh Hawley. But we'll have to see how 2024 plays out. I don't think Josh Hawley would challenge Trump if it came down to that in a primary, because he would get obliterated and that would probably wreck his like political future. But I mean, we'll see how 2024 goes out. Trump was kind of mad at Ron DeSantis for even suggesting that he would run against him in a primary, but honestly, Trump's kind of a pussy, so I wouldn't be surprised if he made Ron DeSantis his running mate out of fear that he would try to primary him or some shit like that. God damn. I'm definitely getting a lot of lag trying to play this. I mean, I don't have a bad computer. I have a pretty good, beefy computer. It's kind of old, but yeah, that was really stupid. All right, so that's a warm-up game, guys. That's what a warm-up game is called. We just got completely fucked, or I just got completely fucked. It's honestly not your fault, but I'm trying to see how well I can play this game. Let me know if there's any other games you guys want to see me get or play or download or some shit like that. I'm not really like that big of a gamer recently, but I can play shit like I can play Civ 6. I could play some even some Call of Duty. I could play some Battlefield. I could play some Rocket League like I'm playing right now. All right, I don't want to play ones anymore. Let's go to twos. All right, we're gonna get our placement games going here. Know what happened to your Godzilla poster? I replaced all my posters. Every poster that you guys see behind me right now, the defense stocks one, the if you believe in democracy, then why have an authoritarian workplace? All of the posters you see behind me were made by my own girlfriend, and they were made personally for me. So fuck you guys, you can't have them. No, I'm just playing. Y'all can actually go to her. She has a store now. She actually just created a store for her posters that you can get. I don't really know how I can link them. I can't really link them right now, but she has a store and whatnot that she sells her posters on now. And so that's all of the posters that you see behind me were made by my girlfriend. So yeah, but I did replace the Godzilla poster, and I have more posters literally in my room right now. Oh fuck. I have more posters that I'm ready to put up in my room right now that I haven't really had the chance to, but they're kind of cool. I got like a CIA one, I got a Palestine one, a Free Palestine one. So we got some stuff in the works. We're trying to work on the setup a little bit. I'm also trying to get a better camera because my camera right now is like a piece of shit webcam. Oh fuck, I couldn't save that. I got distracted. Yeah, the webcam that I have right now is kind of a piece of shit, like Logitech. I think it's a Logitech webcam that I got a couple years ago, and it's not really that high quality, honestly. So I'm trying to save up for a camera, but I've been trying to look into what like other streamers and YouTubers use for their cameras, and I swear to God, every single camera I've seen is like $4,000, and I'm a broke bitch, so I can't afford like a $4,000 camera unless you guys want to go sign up for my Patreon or something like that. Not gonna be able to afford a insanely nice camera anytime soon, but we'll see. I'm kind of in the market. I just smashed my teammate. God damn it, this shit is so hard. Okay guys, I've never played a game while trying to be live at the same time, not only for lag but also just fucking focusing. Trying to talk while I'm playing this game is so goddamn hard, and people are way better than me at Rocket League. This is impossible. I haven't played this game in months. All right, we got 2 more games until our placement, so then we're gonna figure out our our rank this year, I guess. Rocket League is definitely my go-to game though. Should Bernie Sanders run again? Bernie Sanders is 860,000 years old, Ty, okay? He is not running again. I think he basically like all but said that he wasn't running again. Like, all right, you're distracting me. Thank you. Bernie Sanders basically all but said that he's not going to be running again in 2024. He is literally going to be like, I don't know, like 82 years old when the 2024 primary is going again. He could run. I mean, there's not really that many promising people on the horizon for the 2024 primary. I am fully expecting them to just, fully shove through Kamala Harris or Pete Buttigieg. Honestly, they've been bailing on Kamala Harris recently, so more likely Pete Buttigieg or some formation of a Pete and Kamala ticket is what they're going to shove down our throats in 2024. Is that going in? Let's go, teammate. Carry me to our dub. Okay. But nah, I really don't think that Bernie Sanders is going to run again. I think if anything, guys like, I don't know, man. I mean, listen, I'm from Georgia. Raphael Warnock, he had some base things that he said almost 2 decades ago or something when he was a preacher. So maybe he could have something interesting to offer in 2024. I don't know, maybe John Fetterman. John Fetterman's I fuck with him in the Pennsylvania Senate race, but is he really going to try to run for president like 2 years after winning the Senate race? I don't know. I mean, it's just, listen, we're kind of fucked for 2024. I'm not going to lie. But definitely not Bernie, in my opinion, unless he might decide to run. Shit, I don't know, but I would highly doubt it. I think it's Rashida Tlaib's time. You think Rashida Tlaib is going to run for president? There's no fucking way that Rashida Tlaib is going to run for president. First of all, I don't think that she would maybe win the Democratic primary. I don't dislike Rashida Tlaib. Like, I agree with her on probably not strategy, but 90% of her like political agenda. But is she capable of winning a Democratic primary? I don't know. I don't know. That'd be kind of hectic. Maybe better than Kamala Harris and Pete Buttigieg for sure. He's gonna kill me, and then they just scored. Oh my God, I'm getting obliterated. This is embarrassing. My teammate wants to forfeit. All right, I'm going to give him the forfeit. My teammate's bailing on me, so I'll give him that. I was gold 3 and lost so many games in a row that I dropped to silver 2, uninstalled Rocket League after that. It's been years. Come on, man. You can't give up that easy. You got to keep playing, man. Come play with me. Come be my teammate. I clearly need a better teammate. I thought we just played our 9th placement game. I guess not. But yeah. I don't know about Rashida Tlaib. Not so sure about that. Also, what the fuck is Rocket League doing with this update that they just had? Now, every time I try to press the buttons that I use to control my car, it's fucking sending the ball into the hoop. I don't know how to... Alright, whatever. 19 viewers? We got 19 viewers in here? Why the fuck are you guys watching me do this dumb shit? This is wild. So again, if you guys are just joining, this is literally just a test stream. I'm trying to figure out how to stream. I want to start streaming more than I'm I don't want to give up on the daily political videos. Like I definitely want to do that on a regular basis regardless, but I definitely want to get more into streaming. Like, oh my god, how the fuck does that go in? I'm getting ridiculously unlucky. Okay. But yeah, I do want to start streaming more. I want to start streaming both on YouTube and on Twitch a lot more. Like honestly, if I could do daily streams, I would. The only reason that I haven't been doing streams much more often, because people have been asking me to do streams, is one, I honestly don't think that I'm that entertaining of a person that people would want to watch live. But is that gonna go in? Let's fucking go. We got our first... Is that our first goal of this entire fucking stream? I'm on like game 3. I think that's our first goal. But yeah, the reason I haven't been streaming as much is just one, because I don't think I'm that entertaining that I could carry an audience for hours. Like, you know, guys like Vosh or Hassan Piker or whoever the fuck do live streams like that where they just stream all day. But on top of that, I don't know. I mean, like my computer has kind of been fucked recently. It's not a bad computer, but I don't know that it has the processing power to be able to do everything that I want while streaming, but it's working okay right now. So yeah, I definitely want to get a lot more into streaming. Let's see. Oh, thank you for the fucking $5 donation. You're a legend. I love the Green New Deal post. Looks like an old Green New Deal poster from the 1930s. Yeah, that was kind of the goal. She made, my girlfriend, I don't know if you heard, but my girlfriend made these posters, and is this guy gonna steal my fucking... Oh my god, I was gonna score that. 100% I was gonna score that. My girlfriend made all the posters that are behind me, and she made it specifically to have like a retro vibe, I guess. So that was kind of the idea. And the defense stocks one that you see to my, I don't know if that's my left or right from your perspective, but the defense stocks one was kind of my idea. I kind of came up with the idea for that poster, and she executed it absolutely flawlessly. So really thankful for that. And I got another couple of posters that I'm going to be putting up. I got a CIA one. I could probably show you guys that after this game, because we could do a little bit of a poster revealing. But yeah, I got some cool posters that I'm going to be putting up on my wall. I want my entire wall behind me to be completely covered. It's kind of fucked because like the camera angle that this webcam is pointed at me at is like at a like angle, I guess, so it's not like straight on or leveled with the... Oh, is this guy not playing? I think this guy's teammate just quit. I'm gonna flip it above him. For my teammate, come on, finish the job. Are you gonna let him score? Come on, man. Come on, Berkey boy. Come on, Baruch boy. But yeah, I forget what the fuck I was saying. Okay, I'm freezing here, Max. So I think Rashida from the squad is a media hit more than other squad members. I'm desperate here, man. Listen, we're all desperate, okay? We're all desperate. All right. Oh, what a save. The Democratic... Listen, okay. The Democratic Party is fucking pathetic, all right? I've been talking about this so many times. I'm trying to keep a positive attitude on this. Listen, I'm not like the kind of guy who gives, you know, too much of a shit about electoral politics. I care about it because I think it's kind of interesting to talk about how... All right, don't miss. Teammate, let's go. What a play. 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 What was I saying? Yeah, I'm not like an electoral politics type of focused guy. I like focusing on like some of the external stuff that's happening, but at some point you kind of got to focus on it, because otherwise, again, they're going to shove down Kamala Harris and Pete Buttigieg down our throat, and there's going to be almost no pushback. I mean, even the idea that somebody like Rashida Tlaib would challenge Pete Buttigieg and Kamala Harris, already I can like see the entire media, you know, rallying around Pete and Kamala and using the most ridiculous fucking arguments against Rashida Tlaib. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised, even though Rashida Tlaib is not a white person, that they would use like identity arguments against a Rashida Tlaib campaign against Kamala Harris. They'd be like, oh, she's she's trying to challenge the first black female vice president. Like, this is sexist, this is racist. Or this is homophobic because she's trying to challenge people to judge. They would literally trot out every single stupid goddamn identity-based argument in existence. And on top of that, I mean, listen, we saw how they treated Bernie. Imagine how they would treat somebody who's like more open and brazen about their views on Palestine or some shit like that. Like, it would not be pretty. Which is not me saying that she shouldn't do it. She probably should, but like, I'm open to anybody running. I'm literally open to any fucking leftist or even mildly leftist running in 2024 because I just don't want Kamala Harris to be the next president, and I don't think that she would win against any Republican that runs in 2024 regardless. So it's not even that I don't want Kamala Harris to be the president, which I obviously don't, but it's like if she runs for president, she's not going to win. So we're going to be left with either Donald Trump or Ron DeSantis or one of these other motherfuckers. So it's why would you ever run Kamala Harris or Pete Buttigieg? But what did you study? I am currently studying. I am in college right now studying political science. I'm only 22 years old. So come on, Jack. That's right. The American left will fare much better through unions and grassroots activism than electoral politics. That is what, yeah, absolutely. 100%. I mean, we just saw like the recent John Deere strike was a perfect example of that, of them getting some concessions from corporate that they wouldn't have otherwise gotten if they didn't have a union. You know, strikes are like, that's definitely the best way that we have right now at our disposal to actually like achieve material concessions from the capitalist class. But it's, you know, even that is, it's marginal in the United States because our unions have just been completely gutted by 6 consecutive Reagan administrations. Okay. All right, we just got scored on. All right, this is a 1v2, and we might actually lose this. This is kind of embarrassing. Mac, do you just subscribe to Hakeem? Hakeem is the guy who's like a socialist. He's a socialist YouTuber or a communist YouTuber, right? That's the guy who's from, I think he's from Iraq. Is that right? Yes, I am only 22. I think I've watched a couple of Hakeem's videos before, but I'm not a regular viewer of his or anything like that. Did you hear Russia is making more moves on Ukraine? What do you think Biden will do if they attack? What do I think Biden will do if Russia attacks Ukraine? I don't know, man. You think Biden's going to go to war with Russia? I don't know. Probably not. I know that the United States is currently backing and at least tacitly supporting like Nazi coalitions in Ukraine. So that's part of that, you know. Not that Vladimir Putin's a good guy or anything, or that Russia isn't like a ridiculous oligarchy, but, you know, I mean, we shouldn't be doing shit about this. I mean, listen, the United States was partially the aggressor in a lot of ways by trying to admit Ukraine into like our military alliances and stuff and NATO and shit like that. So I don't know what Biden would do in that context. I doubt he would start World War III. Mac, your volume is like non-existent. What do you mean? Should I turn this up a little bit? I don't want to be like blaring people's fucking ears out. Sadly, in the UK, we have had nothing but a neoliberal continuation of Thatcher's politics. Yeah, it's unfortunate that you live in the UK, man. I'm really sorry, and I say that as an American. So, you know, I mean, I don't know, man. Boris Johnson, this man is I don't really know how to describe Boris Johnson, but I feel sorry for you if you live in the UK right now. And again, I'm saying that as an American citizen. So I'm also a political science major too, though I'm 21 next month. Okay, yeah, that's kind of cool. I don't really know how valuable my political science degree is actually going to be. Probably not that valuable. And given the context of me literally like putting every dumb thing that I think of in my head publicly online attached to my name, yeah, not so sure how much my degree is going to help me in a lot of these corporate jobs that are on the horizon for me. So we're gonna have to figure that out, I guess, once I graduate next year. Your audio is low. I have my volume on full blast. All right, well, first of all, I don't have any game audio on because I hate playing this game with game audio. So that's number one. Number two, if my actual audio is too low, then that's a problem I should probably fix. Again, I don't want to be blaring your ears out, but I can turn it up a little bit. All right, hold on. Let me give me a little break in the game here, and then I'll turn it up. Teammate. All right. Scotland at least had Nicola Sturgeon, even though she had issues, is better than Boris. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't know literally anything about Scottish politics at all, but I would love if you could inform me on some of that. Volume is fine. Volume is okay. LOL, Peter, don't make fun of my oldest phone. Scotland. What kind of phone do you have? Because I have a fucked up phone as well. My phone literally has like part of the screen on my phone has been basically completely broken for about a year now, where like on the middle row of, all right, that's going in. On the middle row of characters on my phone, like right where I'm supposed to be literally texting people, there's just like a gap in my screen that is not completely non-responsive. So I'm kind of fucked with my phone, and I don't want to get it replaced because the one time I went to the Apple store to ask them how much it was going to cost to get my phone replaced, they said it was going to cost $500. So I was like, all right, first of all, fuck that. Second of all, I might as well just get a new phone. Like, you guys are trying to scam me. Come on, teammates. All right, I'm getting obliterated, guys. Why am I even playing Rocket League if I'm just getting absolutely fucked in every single game? Okay. Yes, it's your voice volume, not anything else. Thanks. I'll turn it up a little bit more. I don't want to... All right, we'll see. Mac is your real name? Yes, Mac is... Well, technically, no. Mac is the abbreviation of my real name, which is Macaulay. If you didn't know, I am, in fact, have some Irish blood in me, and I have the name Macaulay. That is a family name, so... My name is Mac. I go by Mac in 90% of the context in my life, but my actual name is, in fact, Macaulay. Let's see. I'm going to steal this boost. Teammates just flying fucking all through the air. I'm going to have to challenge this at some point. Okay, we got it. Going to take this up the wall. Going to wait a little bit. Going to obliterate him. Come on, teammate. All right, that was kind of close. We almost got a play going there. Oh, he's... All right. Okay. All right, I'm fucked. I'm so bad at this game. All right. Mac is your real name. Do you think Biden could use the Taliban and Saudi... Do you think... What? Do you think Biden could... All right, my teammate wants to forfeit again, so I'm going to forfeit so I can read chat. Do you think Biden could use Taliban and Saudi against China like they did against the Soviet Union? I'm going to be honest, I'm not really sure what you mean by that. I'm pretty like vehemently against Cold War II electric boogaloo, so I don't think we should be, number one, partnering with Saudi Arabia in any meaningful capacity at all, and number two, I don't really know how we would be working with the Taliban unless it's like, you know, conducting joint airstrikes against innocent civilians in Afghanistan. So I'm not really sure how we would use Saudi Arabia and the Taliban against China, but the only working class left-wing politicians in the UK who seem to want to help people is George Galloway and Jeremy Corbyn. Yeah, I'm a huge Jeremy Corbyn fan. Okay, he's one of the real ones. He's a real one. Okay, we got our placement. What is that? Champion 2 Division 1. Even with my absolute dog shit playing, we got Champion 2. Okay, so what the fuck is happening? All right, let me play again. Okay. Or should I play some weird game mode? Laughs in Atlanta. Are you from Atlanta? I don't think I have that many followers that are actually from Atlanta, but that is in fact where I live. Ghetto as fuck. She's the head of the SNP, who are a left-wing party here. They have done a lot of good things for Scotland and want it to be an independent country. I don't blame you for not knowing about... Yeah. I mean, listen, I kind of want to know more about Scottish politics. How tall is Mac? I'm about like 6'2". That's about where I'm at right now without shoes. So this is so weird. It's so weird to me that I've never streamed before ever, and I'm just kind of completely freestyling this, and 26 or 25 people are literally just watching me talk about absolutely goddamn nothing and being complete garbage at this video game that I'm playing. That's fucking hilarious to me. But we're gonna start doing streams regularly, okay? I don't know what works best for everybody, but I can stream most nights. I mean, I can stream most, you know, from, I don't know when people stream, okay? I'm kind of new to this. I could probably stream from like, you know, 5 to 9 or something like that at night, Eastern time. I think Kyle Kalinske needs to stop using Scandinavian countries as a model for socialism, considering that they also participate in imperialism. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, in a broader picture, that's true. It's kind of, listen, it's kind of hard, and I don't really fault people like Kyle Kalinske, because I also make similar arguments like that. It just kind of depends on, like, the context, that you're trying to make the arguments, because like on the one hand, like, yeah, we want the United States to move towards, social democratic policies, whether it's like, Medicare for all, or, increased union membership, or whatever, the Scandinavian style social democratic policies we can put in place to materially improve the lives of American citizens. It's like part of it is that, but also part of it is recognizing that that is nowhere near the end of the ball game, and that, yes, 100%, as you were pointing out there, a lot of these Scandinavian countries, the reason why they are able to have such comfortable lives and have such robust welfare states is because they are relying on the exploitation of the third world based with their contracts and the cheap minerals that they get from these countries and stuff. And that also ties into predatory loans from the IMF and the World Bank. It's a giant fucking conversation you have to have. But yeah, I agree with you that if you're trying to claim that, like, Scandinavian style social democracies are the end of the game, then that's kind of nonsense. Because, yeah, as you just pointed out, they do rely on imperialism to a large extent to support their own populations. But, let's see. As a policy... Oh, fuck. Okay, we're safe. I keep trying to read messages while I'm just, like, in the middle of a play and then getting absolutely dicked. Okay. All right, we're going to actually try to win this game, okay? We're going to try to win this game. It's a rarity, but this will be the first game that we win. Okay, I'm out of boost already. Let's see what my teammate does. Save me. I'm gonna go for this mid boost here. Let's see what he does. All right, I can do something here. Yup, too slow. All right, I'm gonna go for this mid boost again. See what, damn, I'm gonna let for teammate rotate here. All right, I can beat him to this ball. It's gonna bounce weird. Okay. All right, I'm backing off that. Teammate. Getting the mid boost again. Let's see. Oh, let's go, teammates. Let's go. Does he have both goals? Yeah, he's carrying me. Okay. You're a natural. Thank you. Mac, you were very entertaining. Be less self-deprecating. I'm sorry. I know that self-deprecating shit is like kind of annoying to an extent, but at the same time, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So we're figuring this out as we go. Okay. We're going to try to build a little, leftist community here. Try to eat into that, Hassan audience a little bit over time. All right, fuck, we just got scored on. Sexuality and pronouns. I am straight and I just go by he, him. That's my situation that I got here going on personally. Your collaborations have been 100 though, please. Or fuck, I'm supposed to be doing kickoff. Pretend to be, I'm like, go in a Vosh stream. Should I just go on a Vosh stream just to like piss him off or something? Vosh follows me on Twitter, but he has never responded to my DMs, and I have DM'd him before. I'm not really like the biggest, like, I don't really watch his shit that much, but okay, I couldn't say that. I'm not, listen, okay, on other streamers and other like leftist content creators, I don't really have like strong opinions. I'm gonna be honest. That's why I don't really make videos on other leftist streamers or even YouTubers, like even Jimmy Dore and shit like that, because like I get that it's polarizing and shit like that, and to some extent you kind of have to call out some of the bullshit, but at the same time, I really, if I'm being completely honest, simply don't give a fuck what other content creators on the left are doing, because first of all, it's not like I'm going to be able to change anything about their content, and second of all, like, I'm much more just interested, I guess, in talking about shit that I am like think that matters in a large extent. So like, I'm not going to go and make a whole video debunking Jimmy Dore's lies and then do like some clickbaity thumbnail with his face in it. Like, I don't have any interest whatsoever in trying to get into beefs with other leftist content creators. So I would kind of just rather not start some shit. But if it ever comes to it, listen, I'm perfectly willing to obliterate them in the marketplace of ideas if that's what it takes. But yeah, I don't really know. Vosh's stream, I would be willing to go on. I'm not really big on like the whole like I guess going on live streams. I kind of get nervous. I'm a big like social anxiety type of guy. So I've definitely turned down streams that I've wanted to go on before, just because of that, honestly. But I'd like to start doing it more. I'd definitely like to start going on more people's streams. I'd like to start having people on streams of my own, I guess. But I mean, I could definitely get some interesting people on here. I got some interesting connections. We should start making some moves here on the Good Politic Guy broadcast. At least you're willing to criticize their policies and not attack the person. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't give a fuck about the personal shit. Like, I really don't. Like, I really don't give a fuck about the personal shit. Like, if I disagree with somebody, then I will call them out if I think that they're saying something that's stupid or inaccurate. But at the same time, I just feel like, listen, we're already working so far behind on the left. Like, we have damn near nothing. Okay, we are working from the bottom. Damn it, I thought that was gonna go in. We are working from the bottom. We gotta have as much solidarity as possible. Like, we're getting fucked by not only mainstream media but also right-wing media. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but like on Facebook, on YouTube, on basically every major like media sources, I guess, I don't know what the fuck you would call it, media platforms, I guess, the left is getting absolutely obliterated by everyone else. So I would rather not spend my time picking fights with other content creators and getting into some stupid rabbit hole of arguments and just focus on what the fuck actually matters, okay? Because our personal beefs are not what matters in the grand scheme of all of this. But it does get you a lot of views. It does get you a lot of interactions. So maybe I should just start, calling out other content creators for the fuck of it, I guess. I don't know. But boom. All right, we're going to boom that. See what he does here. Teammate, you got to fill in. All right. Let's move forward a little bit. Maybe. Okay. Good play, teammate. Skirt. All right, I couldn't get there. All right, we got fucked again, guys. I'm sorry. I said this was going to be the one win that I had, but oh wait, we're still in it. Pass it off to teammate. Save it. Come on, it's still in play. We can still win this game. We can still... All right, we can't win this game. I don't think we're ever going to fucking... I don't think we're going to get a single goddamn win on this entire stream. You got to rig this match like the DNC rigs its primaries, man. I wish I had that level of control. I've watched a lot of the left independent media YouTubers since 2015, and the one thing that has disappointed me is the fact that a lot of them attack each other personally and no need when they agree on 90% of things. Yeah, again, I mean, like, listen, if I was gonna have some sort of like beef with another fucking leftist content creator, I would immediately just be like, all right, let's just have a conversation about this. Let's just sort this shit out, like one-to-one, like face-to-face. Let's just hash this shit out instead of doing like 80 back and forth fucking, videos and shit like that to try to milk as much content out of it as you possibly can. So what comes to your mind when you heat? What comes to your mind when you heat? I don't know what that means, man. I'm gonna be honest. Have you ever been on with Comrade Misty? You both talk amazing fast. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna be honest. Comrade Misty, I've never heard of that person. Saw Jimmy live 3 weeks ago. I laughed so hard I started drooling. Yeah, his anti-vax shit has been, listen, it's wild at this point, okay? It's wild. I mean, I know everybody probably watched that Sean video that was like breaking all of that stuff down, but it is wild, okay? That shift that he immediately recognizing the audience that's there to pick up in an anti-vax scent. And he'll tell you that he's not anti-vax, but I think his priorities with the content that he's uploading say otherwise. It's like, it's one thing to be critical of the medical establishment or be critical of big pharma. Like, if you guys watch my videos, you 100% know how critical I am of big pharma and that industry. And oh fuck, my controller's fucked. All right, they just got a free goal immediately because my controller fell off the charger. But yeah, it's one thing to be critical of like the medical establishment. It's one thing to be critical of big pharma and the incentives baked within that industry. But it's a different thing to be like unnecessarily skeptical about the science behind the vaccines, because it's like the actual conspiracy behind the vaccines and all of that, and behind big pharma's incentives throughout. All right, I just fucking whiffed. Throughout the entirety of this pandemic, the main conspiracy is just that, listen, they are brazenly withholding access to the vaccines to protect their profit margins. Almost the entirety of the developing world, if you want to call it that, has had almost no access whatsoever to the vaccines. And it's like, that's the conspiracy. The conspiracy is that they are literally sacrificing millions of lives just for the sake of protecting their profit motives, when, even though there are other issues with like vaccine, hesitancy in some poorer nations around the world, it's like, that is not the main issue. The main issue is that they don't have fucking access to the vaccines, and that's just purely, for the sake of big pharma's greed. It's like, that's the actual conspiracy, and yet people will think that the conspiracy is that, I don't know, like they're lying about the science, they're lying about the data. It's like, dude, we've vaccinated literally billions of people, okay? If there were major side effects associated with these vaccines, we'd fucking know about it. And like there can be some side effects. Like I got sick after I got my second shot of the Pfizer vaccine, like, but that's totally normal, number one. And number two, it's nowhere close to the experience that I had with COVID itself, because before I even got vaccinated, I got COVID. And I actually think that I got COVID like way before COVID was a big thing. Yes, I'm gonna be one of those people, but I think I may have gotten COVID like the winter before 2020, when it like was starting to spread everywhere, because me and my roommate in my apartment got like the sickest that we've ever been in our entire life, and we were like fucking bedridden with coughs and all of the symptoms that we now know are COVID, and we were just completely fucked by it. And I was days away from going to the hospital. Like I was sitting in my room, and I've never had that experience in my entire life, but I was literally sitting in my room thinking like, God damn, I might literally need to go to the hospital right now because I could barely breathe. And that was like in, I think, December of 2019, I guess it was. So it was like, we now know that COVID was here at that time, but we didn't know that at the time. So I don't really know. We thought we had like the flu or something, but we might have had COVID way early. But I got COVID twice then, if you count that. I also got COVID later in 2021, and that's kind of just a product of me living in I was living in like an apartment like in downtown Atlanta, and you can't avoid it, okay? Not only were people like never seriously wearing masks or taking any of that shit seriously where I lived, but you literally could not get away from it. Everybody was breaking, mask. Nobody was wearing masks. Nobody was at the time vaccinated. Like it was just, you are going to get COVID at some point, and that's pretty much exactly what happened. Oh, what a save. So yeah, I got COVID twice, and I got completely fucked by it. So I guess the point God damn it, this is so hard to play this and talk. But I guess the point I was trying to say is that the actual COVID conspiracy is that they are sacrificing millions of people's lives for the sake of their profits. And on top of that, like whatever symptoms or side effects that you may have from the COVID vaccine, unless you have something that's like extremely rare, I'm so bad at this game. Unless you have something completely like ridiculously absurdly rare or some shit like that, like the consequences of getting COVID are going to be so much fucking worse than just getting vaccinated. But I'm sure a lot of the people who are watching my videos are already vaccinated anyways, so I'm probably just preaching to the choir. But let's see. Comes to mind heat. We don't gotta ask pronouns, sexuality, that's personal but open to interpretation. I mean, like I'm pretty open about a lot of this stuff. You guys can pretty much ask me anything. I'm not gonna get like offended by it. But I mean, I still find it crazy how Dems flipped the switch on the vaccines. Madame Zero Delicate said that she would. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Hey, what's up, bro? You live in Sandy Springs. Would definitely love to be able to link, just be able to kick it out. Really interesting. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like DM me on Twitter or something. I don't know. I never met anybody else from Sandy Springs on any of this shit. So that's kind of wild, because that's actually where I grew up partially, is Sandy Springs, Dunwoody area. But what comes to your mind when you hear about all right, I'm not talking about the Balkans, bro. I live in Metro Atlanta. It'd be cool to meet up. Damn, a lot of you motherfuckers live in Atlanta. What the fuck? Do all of these people who watch my channel live in Atlanta? Yes, I do live in Atlanta. Have you watched Rising or Breaking Points, and thoughts on that kind of project and overall dumb left tendencies? Wait, are you saying that like Crystal Ball is like the dumb left? Is that what you mean by that? I'm kind of confused. Have you watched Rising? I used to watch Rising when it was Crystal and Sagar. I don't know how to say his fucking name, but I used to watch that when they were on Rising. I do watch Breaking Points every once in a while. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm kind of like unhealthy to like an unhealthy extent. I'm obsessed with just consuming like political content. So I probably watch most of the people that you guys watch. I pretty much on a regular basis watch Kyle Kalinske. I watch like I don't know, David Dole. I watch Hassan's shit. I even watch like guys like Hakeem and like other like Second Thought and like other random leftists who make videos. But I watch way too much goddamn political content. It's kind of absurd at this point. But people complain while I make stir fry for them as if I can't. What? People complain while I make stir fry for them as if I can't give them food poisoning. What are you talking about, random boy? You're just giving people food poisoning out here intentionally? All right, not gonna hang out with this person. Second Thought is good. Yeah, Second Thought is amazing. I actually tried to I talked to Second Thought a couple of times about making a collab video on some shit, and I had a couple different ideas, and I was gonna write a script, And then I just was like a lazy piece of shit and didn't end up writing the script and kind of bailed on it. So that's my bad. But I could definitely make a video with Second Thought pretty soon if that's still on the table. I know that he's definitely open to it. So Lauren Boebert moment, shut the fuck up. Mask mandate can't serve if they aren't following it. Yeah. I'll just say I live in Gwinnett County. That's all I'll say. Interesting. Canadian here, just got here. Up in Canada, at least in Canada, people actually follow the mask mandates. I'm sure they do, man. It's probably, in my area at least, it's probably like, at this point, I don't know, 50% based on, you know, depending on where you go in the city. It's just, it's a coin toss. Cool to me with leftists. All right, we're going to try one more game here, guys. We're going to try one more game and actually try to win this. I don't think we've gotten a single goddamn dub throughout this entire stream. This is pathetic. All right, did I start a ones game? All right, we can actually win a ones game if I focus. Okay, I'm gonna try to focus on this. Can we boom this in? No. But off the wall, stealing his boost. All right, we're gonna 50 that. See what he does here. Gonna try to kill him. Couldn't kill him. Gonna go for the mid boost. All right, see what he does here. We got that. Gonna take that boost. All right. And we're gonna launch it. Can he get back to that? He did. Above him. All right, I'm gonna take this corner boost. Turn around. Gonna see what he does here. All right. But yeah, I do kind of want to make a video with Second Thought. You guys have any ideas on that? I don't really know what I would do. I feel like he's done so many videos on every major topic that there is in existence. All right, we're fine. I'm low on boost here, so I'm gonna try to take a 50. All right. He just spun me out. Let's see what he does here. He's gonna hit it up to me. All right, I'm gonna go for this mid boost. He's backwards, now he's forwards again. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go for this mid boost real quick. Let's see what he does here. 50. All right. Oh, he didn't even go for that? What the fuck? I could have just scored there. Got him. All right, that's one goal. All right, let's see. Fuck. Can I even... You can talk about right-wing populism in a video with Second Thought. Fuck, my controller. I guess I could do, like, right-wing... Oh, my God. All right. My controller could not adjust in time. Yeah, I could do something about right-wing populism. I don't know. I kind of would want to do something about, like, U.S. imperialism or, I don't know, something on that. That's usually what I like talking about the most. But again, I feel like he's covered so many bases. It's hard to come up with something unique that's not going to be repetitive. Okay. All right. Found through the Humanist Report promotion. Yeah, shout out to Mike from the Humanist Report for doing that shit, because he's a legend. That was really like, that was something that fucking shot up my anxiety when I had to do that, because I was actually the first person that he did as part of his I'm not sure how many of you guys watched it, but he had like this series called Dystopian Times, Mike did, from the Humanist Report, and I was the first person he reached out to do a like little channel plug for myself, I guess. All right, that's goal number 2. Yeah, I was the first person that he sent to do the little plug for my channel. So I had to like, I didn't even have any reference point whatsoever, and I had to come up with some shit to just be like, hey, come check out my channel and this and that, and it just fucking, it was really, I was freaking out that entire time that he was live streaming. And then I made it onto his, I forgot about that. I did go on his live stream with Farron Cousins and Mike and Dylan Burns from Twitch, who I don't really have much connection to, not gonna lie. He's one of those guys that I don't really know if he hates me or not, I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of people who are on Twitch, and I don't know if you guys even know who Dylan Burns is, but I don't even know, I don't know if a lot of these people just don't like me or whatever, but he doesn't follow me on Twitter or anything like that, which is kind of weird, because we were on the same live stream, and we even talked about that, but I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be hurt by it. But that was pretty fun going on that live stream. So I'd like to do more live streams like that. But yeah, I definitely don't want to participate in the whole like debate bro culture type thing. That's something you will never catch me doing. I think you're the only place I subscribe to because you're unique content. Thank you. You are one of the few channels that have original stories. You think so? I appreciate that. Dylan Burns is Vosh's buddy. Yeah, I know they do a lot of that. What's it called? The like whatever the competition, the debate bro like competitions that they do. I don't know what the hippy dippy round table. That's what it's called. They do that shit. So I don't really know how any of that works. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I'm like out of touch with a lot of what happens on Twitch, especially leftist Twitch. Not gonna lie, I don't really watch live streams, which is kind of weird because I am doing a live stream right now, which is exactly why I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I found okay. Blocked that. All right, let's see what he does here. I'm gonna try to get this on my car and then flick it over him. Too slow. It's not gonna go in. Gonna block that. Hopefully get back in time. Sup, Mac? I agree, man. I see you in a lot more news outlet. I see you more of a news outlet. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm doing like similar shit to, I don't know. Like, I guess it's like similar to what like Kyle Kalinske does, sort of just like daily news, politics and shit. But I would like to do more live stream shit for sure, and then do like, you know, upload clips and stuff like that. But listen, I don't know how competent I am at this whole streaming thing. So we're gonna do a couple test streams. This is the first one that I'm doing, and then we're gonna do a couple more and then see how it plays out from there. But whatever you guys want, honestly, I don't really have a preference. I like doing the daily videos, and even if I did start streaming more, I definitely would still do the daily videos and shit like that, because it's a lot more, I don't know, it's a lot easier to do. Oh fuck, my controller just disconnected. It's a lot easier to do like the daily shit because I can just synthesize it into like one video where it's easy to talk about, and I have my sources up there, and it just jump from one to one. And then also if I fuck up like majorly, I can just completely reset, whereas if I'm live streaming like I am right now, I can't really do that. So I don't know, there's pros and cons to both sides of that, but I would like to do both. I definitely like to do both. And in an ideal way, like I'm a full-time student. I have a job. I'm a DoorDasher. So I'm a full-time student and I have a job, and I do multiple videos a day usually, and I want to live stream. Like, you know, once I graduate from college, it'll probably be a lot easier to do both or make more videos. Like ideally I would want to be making like 5-6 videos a day, but we actually just got our first dub, guys. So that was finally had 10 saves. Took 10 saves to get that fucking dub. So hope you guys appreciate that that insane focus that it took to get that one point dub right there. So you were interviewed by Fred Hampton's Lefts. Yeah, I've been on the Fred Hampton Leftist, but they actually changed their name, didn't they? They changed it to like I forget what they fucking changed it to. They changed it to something else. They changed it to like Revolutionary Blackout or some shit like that. I don't know why they changed their name, but yeah, I was on the Fred Hampton Leftist channel a couple times. I've been on a couple different live streams, but like you discussed the Indian farmer strike ending. Yeah, that was a huge story. The Indian general strike that was taking place. That was like the largest strike in human history. So it seems like they got what they wanted, at least in an initial concession. We'll have to see if the government of India actually follows through in it, because based on what people have been telling me, it seems like, yes, the general strike did succeed in getting Modi to, what the fuck is my controller doing right now? It seems like the Indian farmers and workers and miners and shit, that they got the concession from Modi in a verbal sense that he would repeal the farming laws that he was trying to put in place, but at the same time, it's like they got an election coming up, so you don't know how much of it is legit and how much of it is just him making promises that he's not planning on following up with. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But pretty good news. I mean, yeah, literally millions and millions and millions of people participated in that strike, so it was absolutely wild to see. But good on that front. Sup, Mac? I agree with you. I see. Yeah. Do you think Biden will run in 2024? Do I think Biden will even be alive in 2024 is probably a better question, honestly. You should daily stream so you can start making Hassan Piker money. Yeah, right, man. I mean, listen, I kind of fuck with Hassan. I like his shit. I watch his shit sometimes, mostly on YouTube. I don't really watch, again, I don't really watch live streams, but I fuck with Hassan. I think he's cool. I think I'm I'm not mad at him being the top leftist streamer. I think he kind of deserves it in a sense. I don't agree with everything he has to say, but it's better than some other people being the, faces of the left online, I guess. But yeah, once I start making that Hassan Piker money, I'll get a better camera. People were complaining about Fred Hampton Jr. They didn't want to be a burden on him. Good of them to change the name, but they did it permission. Mostly overblown drama. Listen, man, everything is overblown drama. That's politics. That's 90% of politics, it seems like. It's funny how the U.S. presidents keep getting older and Canadian prime ministers are getting generally younger. I mean, we might get fucking stuck with Pete Buttigieg, okay? So don't jinx us here, because Pete Buttigieg is that next, I describe Pete Buttigieg as basically just like a white Obama with absolutely none of the charisma that Obama had and all of the corporatism that Obama had. So that's a fucking mess, okay? And he's young. So if that's the future of the Democratic Party, then that is a party with absolutely no future. And unfortunately, it seems like that's probably where we're going to be headed. He could be like a Justin Trudeau, I don't know, type guy in a couple different ways, but hopefully we don't end up in that position. All right, we just got it. Nice. You guys know what this game mode is? This is my favorite game mode in this entire game. We don't want Rainbow Hillary. I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna lie. Do you think we'll have a revolution before the climate? Do I think that we'll have a revolution before the climate crisis becomes irreversible? I don't know how to say this, but the climate crisis is basically already irreversible. Basically where we're at in climate change right now is like no countries on Earth, I think there was like literally one country, and it was a tiny one, has even met the tiny mild concessions that were within the Paris Climate Accords. So yeah, basically none of the major polluting countries, namely the US and China, have stuck to anything remotely close to the goals of the Paris Climate Accord, and even that was nothing, basically. I mean, the Paris Climate Accord didn't go nearly far enough in terms of what we need to be doing on climate change. So no, I don't think that if there's going to be some sort of a idealistic socialist revolution, that it would be led by the United States. I think it would be much more likely to come out of Latin America or Africa or some other places that are more directly exploited by US imperialism and global capitalism. But on top of that, no, I don't think that the timetable lines up for us to have a revolution before we have eco-fascism in this country and around the world, to be honest. I mean, if you think about just like how this shit is going to play out, most likely how it's going to play out, I mean, we're going to be having even more, migration. We're going to be having even more. Oh my God, I just fucking scored on my own team. But yeah, we're kind of just going to get fucked by eco-fascism before anything, not going to lie, because we're going to be having, mass migration from places that are no longer habitable. We're going to be having reactionary conservatives that are already right now increasing in power and will continue increasing in power. So it's like, listen, I don't know. It's not too bright of a future, but I'm still kind of optimistic that we can try to form some sort of a movement to at least mitigate some of the damages, I guess. Is the most like idealistic way of viewing it. But yeah, I think Katie Porter is the future of the Democratic Party. You think so? I kind of fuck with Katie Porter and just the way that she eviscerates CEOs sometimes, but does she even have presidential aspirations? I doubt it. I don't think so. She doesn't really strike me as somebody who is like power hungry in that same way, I guess. But Pete is just so fiscally responsible. How can you not like him? He is very fiscally responsible. That is very true. Fiscally responsible in the sense that he will inflate the CIA's budget and gut all social spending in the name of national security. But yes, very, very fiscally irresponsible. Gotta love that Pete Buttigieg. Mimosa, I think you mean that Katie Porter alienates mainstream media less, but because she does still upset them. Yeah, I mean, Katie Porter is kind of like a bridge character in that sense that I think that liberals like her, but is she gonna be like some bulwark for the left? I know she supports Medicare for all, right? So whatever. I mean, listen, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really give a fuck who ends up running or who ends up like trying to be the future of the Democratic Party, as long as it's not Kamala Harris and Pete Buttigieg. That's really my main priority here, because that would pretty much enshrine them as the main leaders of the party for the next, I don't know if it's Kamala Harris leading in 2024, and then Pete after her. That's, 12 years of their neoliberal horrible rule. So kind of something I want to avoid. And if it's Katie Porter, if it's a corpse of Bernie Sanders, if it's John Fetterman, if it's any of these motherfuckers, that's better than Kamala Harris. But I'm not going to invest myself too much in that. One, it's 2021 at the moment, so we shouldn't even really be thinking about this. And two, there's not that many, hopeful prospects on the horizon right now. So we'll have to just wait and see. The DNC is not going to let Katie Porter or any left-leaning touch the presidency. Yeah, I mean, we just saw this. We just saw this twice. So will the U.S. go fascist or socialist if shit popped off now? Bro, listen, that's not even close, okay? We are much more leaning in the fascist direction in so many ways that it's not even really close. You can't even run as an open socialist right now. I mean, they were obliterating Bernie for even calling himself a democratic socialist, so I don't really know how we win anything. If it degrades further from here, reactionaries just gain more power and spirals from there, so I don't know. How many did you burn down before this stream? None at all, unfortunately. Have I tried playing Genshin Impact? I've never heard of that game in my entire life. Socialists aren't armed like the fascists are. I kind of disagree with that in a sense. I've been to many a protests where I've seen some pretty aggressively armed socialists. But yeah, in a broader picture, probably not. We're not as armed as them. But I don't think that really matters because, listen, people like to talk about like civil war and shit like that. But I don't know what form that takes place in the United States of civil war. What, you're gonna have people just like militias just shooting it out in the street? Like, what are we really talking about here? I don't even know. I don't even know what to reference in terms of this. It just seems like much more likely that if anything started popping off like that, we just have the federal government step in and just, increase their power further. So I don't really know what people think in their mind how this would play out, but I just missed that. Just completely whiffed. Teammate, come on, teammate. All right. I have a feeling the U.S. would rather nuke the planet instead of letting Latin America and Africa revolutionize and bring down global capitalism. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like, we already right now are having, beef with Iran to the extent where Joe Biden is basically towing the Trump line in terms of the Iran nuclear deal. Like, we already have beef with China to the extent to which, like, actual U.S. top generals are, like, hyperventilating about China launching a first nuclear strike against us. So, like, the Cold War II electric boogaloo rhetoric has already ramped up to 1,000,000. So, no, I don't anticipate global capitalism being, taken down anytime soon without an absurdly violent reactionary response from the United States empire. But, all right, teammate. Come on, teammate. Conservatives think they are going to win a gun battle when the feds show up at their door. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of delusional people in this country. But in a sense, like, the feds, the CIA, all of these institutions that we have that are, all about this so-called law and order and whatnot, these motherfuckers are inherently right-wing institutions. So, when it comes down to it, they are protecting the status quo. They are protecting law and order, as they claim, and therefore they are protecting capitalism. They are protecting, again, the status quo. So it's not like we have anybody who's inherently on our side, but right-wingers don't either, I guess, in the sense of like, January 6 people are getting absolutely dicked with their prison sentences, but at the same time, the FBI and the CIA are not on our sides. So, that cuts both ways. In the USA, I've seen leftists pretty accepting of self-defense weapons. Yeah, I mean, listen, everybody has their weird views on this type of thing. Gun culture in the United States is completely fucked beyond, anything that's even redeemable in any sense, in my opinion, at least. So basically, we're in the position right now where especially since the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, where it's like anybody who gets into a gun battle in one of these chaotic situations, whether it's at a protest or, whether it's like Proud Boys and black bloc people meeting up to fight on the streets. Like basically the Kyle Rittenhouse precedent is that, whoever lives through the gun battle, whoever lives through the gunfight in the streets gets to claim self-defense, and then that's the end of it because the other person's dead and can't explain their side of the story. So yeah, self-defense everywhere. Self-defense apparently means, oh, we just won by forfeit, let's go, we'll take it. That's a dub just like any other dub. But yeah, on the real, thoughts on the election in Honduras. Yeah, that was dope. That was awesome. Glad to see it. The overthrowing, I guess not the overthrowing, the electoral defeat of what was basically I guess it was slightly over or just under a decades long result of a right-wing US-backed military coup. So glad to see the people in Honduras taking back a little bit of power with a leftist candidate there. That was awesome. I honestly wanted to make a video on that, but I didn't get the chance to. But that was awesome. Conservatives think they're going to win the battle. I'm personally curious what's going to happen as the conflict between police and citizens keep ramping up. The police will continue to brutalize citizens until the end of time. That is what's going to happen. So, yeah. 600 million guns in the USA, about 2 to 1 per person. Next highest, I think, is about 0.8 to 1 per person. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, is that like our gun culture is so beyond fucked in the United States that there is no coming back from this. Okay, there's no gun buybacks. There's no policy, I guess, that you could implement. Like, you can do reform around the edges, which I do support. Like, I support common sense gun reform. I support like all of the basics in that. But like at the end of the day, like it's gonna take something bigger than that to undo where we're at right now on that. Jesus Christ, come on, teammate. I expect better. Maybe I almost feel like it's at the boiling point for police conflicts. I mean, listen, last year we had like an entire fucking uprising, one of the largest uprisings in the history of the United States, and pretty much no police reform happened. In fact, the police actually weaponized that movement that we had in the Black Lives Matter protest last year. They basically just ended up weaponizing that movement to get more funding, to get more weaponry, and to pretend as if like policing in the United States was under assault. And then we saw all of these articles come out about how like, oh, the police can't do their jobs because they've been defunded. And it's like, what? Nobody, who got defunded? Nobody got defunded. And they still, like, even with that context, just used it as an opportunity to further entrench their power. So it's like, don't see us winning that fight in the immediate sense, unfortunately. But that's how it kind of goes when you have the entirety of the media, and you have the entirety of police unions, and you have the entirety of the political realm, both on the Democratic and Republican side. It's like, yeah, that's what's gonna happen, is you're just gonna have a reactionary response, and nothing good is coming out of it. So, I don't really know where we go from here on that, other than just straight up defunding their budgets and taking away their military grade weapons that we give them on a regular basis. All right, come on now. We're down by a goal. We got to get a score here. Let's go. All right. Suggestion for someone who wants to become more literate on global politics. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, just keep up with it. Just try to do a lot of research. Try to do a lot of reading of articles and stuff. I have a lot of good, like, I guess, progressive / leftist-ish sources that I tend to use in my videos and stuff. But damn it. But those are really I watch, or I listen to a lot of YouTube videos and stuff like that. I have a lot of people that I respect in this sphere that I think are good in terms of commentary. But if you just want to learn more about like international politics, just try to keep up with it, and just try to look for good leftist sources. Common Dreams is one of the good basic ones that has good like daily reporting on all of that. So it's kind of what I would recommend, I guess. Sorry, this is really hard to focus on this. It just depends on what the story is, honestly. Like, all right, we're getting fucked again. Just depends on the story. Somebody said Al Jazeera. Yeah, I mean, they have good reporting sometimes. It honestly just depends, because like sometimes, like we just had that recent example of like the fucking New York Times coming out and doing that big investigative piece. I think they did both the Syria bombing and the airstrike while we were leaving Afghanistan, where, you know, Joe Biden's military claimed they killed an ISIS-K suicide bomber, and then in fact we later found out that they actually killed an innocent U.S. affiliated aid worker and his family. So the New York Times did that piece, and I think they also did the revelations around the Syria bombing as well. So it's like, even like some of these trash establishment outlets that will do stupid shit like run puff pieces for Guantanamo Bay, as the New York Times recently did. It's like it's hit or miss. Like, it just depends. But I definitely wouldn't recommend getting all of your news from like a New York Times. I would definitely recommend like even like The Intercept or The Nation, or, you know, even Common Dreams and shit like that if you just want daily news. But if you want to like watch people, then I guess just go with the go with some of the major like leftist commentators and stuff, and they'll give you a good perspective. It's hard to get it. That's the problem, is that it's hard to get that shit on mainstream media. Like, there's no real like establishment sources that are easy go-tos that you can rely on in, you know, heated moments with foreign policy issues, especially when it's shit that's like, you know, Israel, Palestine, or anything else that's even moderately quote unquote controversial. Is like, you're not going to get an honest depiction of it. You're going to get State Department propaganda basically. But all right, come on, teammate, come on, dingo, bail me out of this, man. Speaking of news, thoughts on Jacobin? I honestly haven't read Jacobin in a long time. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've used some of their stories in the past for my videos, but I have not read Jacobin in a long time, so I don't really know. Teammate, pass it back to me. I'm gonna let him go for that because I can't do anything with that. Bro, can we please play together? Yeah, add me. I need to find out what my username is. Yup. Let's save that. Yeah, I would love to play with some of you guys on Rocket League if you play it. No idea how you were able to play and talk at the same time. I can't, okay? Have you looked at the score? I literally cannot play and talk at the same time, okay? I've won like 1 game out of 6 on this stream so far. So I don't know how long you've been here, but I've been getting completely dicked. I'm playing with like 10% of my brain capacity right now. Oh. Alright. Let's get a quick goal here. Pop, pop. Come on, teammates. God damn it. Alright, that was gonna goal. I'm gonna count that. Alright, we lost by 1 point. Jacobin, tell me more. I don't know what else you want to hear about Jacobin, man. They're like a left-leaning news outlet, I guess. They publish stories on the daily. They're not bad. I don't think I have any problems with Jacobin. Fuck, did we just join another game immediately? What the fuck just happened? I didn't say play well. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, if that's the bar, then yes, I am playing the game. Let's see if that goes in. Let's go! Let's go! Come on. What other games do I play? I am going to be honest. I used to play a lot of games, and I literally just have not had the fucking time to play games recently. So I play Rocket League, I guess. I play Civ 6, sometimes Europa. I used to play those kind of fucking games. I can play Battlefield. I played, like, you know, any random shooter games sometimes. I actually, when I was growing up, and not even growing up, when I was in, like, high school even, one of the main games that I played was fighting games. Like, I was big into like the Mortal Kombat shit. I was big into Street Fighter and all those, and I was not gonna lie, I was pretty goddamn good at those. Do you play Fortnite? Fuck no, I never played Fortnite. I actually played Fortnite with my roommate like way before the game became insanely popular and like explosively like dominant around the world. And we played the game, and we played a couple rounds, and we were like, yeah, fuck this shit, I hate this game. I didn't like the building aspect of it, because if I'm going to be playing a shooter game, like, I want to just be shooting. Like, I don't want to play I don't want to have to build some shit. And that's like, I feel like the majority of the game is just like, you got to be a god at building these stupid fucking structures and shit like that. So I just got annoyed with it and gave up. But, you know, I'm sure people are good at it and know what the fuck they're doing. I also used to play Smite and Dota 2, those kinds of games, like MOBA games, I guess. And I kind of fucked with those. I was pretty good at Smite. Fuck. Nice teammate. Tekken, bro, I was a huge I used to have one of the fucking Tekken, the boards that you play with. I used to have one of the Tekken boards with, like all of the actual controls that you use in the game. Like, it was a customized Tekken game board. I didn't even play with a controller, so yeah, I definitely fuck with Tekken. There's another one. There's another fighting game I'm forgetting. What was it called? Start with the one with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and all the other ones. I've always wanted them to make a fighting game that's like this is like my dream game in my mind, is that I want a fighting game that's like the style of a MOBA. Okay, stick with me here. That's like the style of a MOBA, like Smite or Dota 2, where it's like that same format, but at the same time it has like a bunch of crazy fucking characters in it. Like you got, you know, all of the, you know, I don't know, like show characters. Like you'd have like random people like Shaggy and shit like that, but then you'd also have like superheroes like the Hulk and random people like that, and you'd also have gods like they got in Smite, and like you have all these different characters and shit in the same arena fighting game is kind of what I fucking would like as a game. But I don't think anybody's gonna make that shit. I don't even think you could get the licensing to make some shit like that. Thank you for the $10 donation. Holy shit. Favorite type of music song. Okay, so I have like probably like the most bizarre. That's not going in, right? Okay. I have like the most bizarre, if you look at my Spotify playlist, which is basically all I use for music, because the only times that I ever actually listen to music are basically when I'm at the gym for the most part, or if I'm not at the gym, like just random occurrences. But I pretty much listen to a crazy collection of like trap rappers, like, I don't know, like Gucci and like Migos and shit like that. And then I'll also be listening randomly to like Frank Sinatra and Queen and like classic rock and shit like that. And then sometimes I'll also listen to other, you know, random classic rap like Wu-Tang and random shit like that. But I definitely have a very bizarre like collection of music that I listen to that's wildly inconsistent in terms of genres. So yeah. But thank you for the $10 donation. This is absolutely like wild to me that people are donating to me that while I'm just doing like a test stream and trying to figure this shit out while being absolute dog shit at this video game. What about like Stardew Valley? I never even heard of that game. What is that? Atlanta boys from Atlanta. Hell yeah. Gucci. You know, we fuck with Gucci. We fuck with Migos. We fuck with Young Thug. All of them. Yeah, honestly, I actually hated trap. Like I hated like that style of like, especially Atlanta music, until I moved in with my roommates in, because I grew up in and around Atlanta. I moved around a lot when I was younger, just because of family shit. But I didn't even start listening to like Young Thug or Gucci or any of those motherfuckers until I started living downtown with my other roommates and stuff, and they kind of put me on that because they absolutely refused to not play it. So I kind of had to start liking it eventually. Fuck, dude, it's 5-1. What are you guys doing? Why are you letting me getting obliterated like this? Overwatch or Hearthstone? I used to play Overwatch for a little bit. I haven't played that in a long time. It's considered one of the best games of the decade. What? I've never even heard of it. But I believe you. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Can I sing? Can I sing or rap? Alright, y'all are gonna... Actually, I don't even know if I should say this. Okay, first of all, no, I absolutely cannot sing. Second of all, I actually have publicly available rap songs right now that you can listen to on SoundCloud from when I was in high school that I made. So yes, I have done fucking extremely cringe rap songs before when I was younger. So yeah, eventually people will find that and probably post it. So not really sure how that's gonna play out, but yeah, that's available on SoundCloud if you want to go listen to my raps. I'm plugging my SoundCloud for my garbage high school raps. Nashville here, dude. Southern Solidarity. Fuck yeah. I've never been to Nashville, actually. right. What just happened? Does this guy not have a teammate? Okay, he's got a teammate. What are your thoughts on the Chilean elections where the leftist candidate has to face a Pinochet candidate? I'm hoping that the left actually succeeds in Chile and actually like reformulates their completely broken constitution and political system and sticks to all of this, because the U.S. has had a dramatically horrible and horrific historical role in Chile, and I would really appreciate it if we could just have some good news coming out of there in terms of building something new and building something that's like an actual leftist coalition. But I don't know, we'll have to see how it plays out. Looking forward to hearing it. Jesus Christ, don't go find my old fucking raps. How's the weather there? It's like negative 15 degrees. What, in Canada? Jesus Christ, what are y'all doing in Canada? It's nice weather here actually in Atlanta. It's like I don't know, it's like 40 degrees out right now. Some days it's fucking freezing cold, but it's not bad. Atlanta weather is absolutely wild though. Atlanta weather goes from, you know, like 30 degrees and frigid, freezing, unbearable cold one day to the next day being like 70 degrees outside. So it's like wildly inconsistent and horrible sometimes. At least it's not the summer though, because in the summer, Atlanta is almost like borderline unlivable with how hot it gets. Oh, I was gonna try to kill that guy. What inspired me? Who inspired me to start making videos? That's kind of a tough question. I guess I started, okay, listen. So when I was in high school, I used to be a big, like, bored, oh, fuck my controller. Come on now, wake up. There we go. When I was in high school, I used to be like a big borderline like Hillary Clinton stan, like in the 2016, not the 2016 primary because I did fuck with Bernie, but in like 2016, like I was making arguments in favor of Hillary Clinton like aggressively, but I also went to a very like right-wing high school, I guess, so pretty much everybody at my high school was like huge Trump supporters and shit like that. So I was the kind of guy who was like making pro-Obama, pro-Hillary Clinton arguments in high school. And then Bernie Sanders came along. And Bernie Sanders kind of got me much more interested in politics, but not just interested, but also like involved. Like especially in the 2020 primary, I was really following along with it. Like I was, you know, I was raging with my family members who are mostly just like libs. And I was really invested in the 2020 primary. And then when Bernie lost, because listen, if Bernie Sanders had won the 2020 election, I definitely would not be making videos right now. And, you know, basically I looked at the results. What the fuck is happening? Are you guys seeing this lag? What the fuck? But yeah, I mean, if Bernie Sanders had lost or had won in 2020, I wouldn't be making videos right now. I kind of just like, after he lost, I was really mad and I was ranting to everybody around me constantly, not only just after, but during the Democratic primary. And I was like, damn, I have a lot of like, you know, opinions about these types of things. Maybe I should bother other people with them instead of my family. And then I started making videos and then some people subscribed to me. And then I was like, okay, maybe I can just keep giving my opinions out there and people might care about them a little bit. But definitely, I mean, like in high school and shit, I was always watching Kyle Kalinske. Like Kyle Kalinske is probably the first like big YouTuber that I was watching consistently throughout high school. So I definitely like knew the concept of making videos like I do, but definitely Bernie losing and that entire process of just seeing how completely fucked our political system was, where I was like, oh, like this is not even, it's not even like redeemable at this point. Like it's not even like, oh, I'm just gonna show up to vote every couple years and then that'll be good enough for us to get, you know, things like Medicare for all or get some of the main policy things that I cared about at the time. But then I was like, oh no, the entire establishment order basically will rally the fucking wagons to guarantee that shit. All right, my fucking controller died again. This shit is killing me. But I was like, yeah, I mean, the entire establishment will literally just rally the troops to eviscerate anybody who even attempts to move us a single goddamn inch in the left-wing direction. So I was like, we need a little bit more, we need a little bit more people trying to join in this fight, I guess. And I wouldn't even call what I do a fight necessarily, but I definitely think there's a lack of representation of leftists in predominant media in the United States. So I was like, okay, I'll give this a go. I'll give this a try. So we're still seeing how it plays out. Honestly, I just ran out of boost. But yeah, I guess Bernie is kind of the Bernie and just the reality of how completely fucked that primary was kind of made me dive headfirst into politics and fully, commit to trying to, give my input in some way, I guess. Cringe high school 2016. Yeah, I was really cringe in high school. You guys would have hated me in high school, not gonna lie. I mean, I wasn't like an aggressive, like I wasn't like a Hillary Clinton fan, but I was just like really aggressive about, making the anti-Trump argument and being like, no, like Hillary Clinton, she's actually, like, she's not that bad. Like she's not as corrupt. She's not, whatever. I don't know. But definitely seeing the reality, especially of Obama, and like learning about the actual shit that he was doing, especially with like the drone war stuff and things like that, like really made me just be like, what is this? What's going on here? What does this party represent? What are we doing here? What is this? What is being a Democrat? Do I want to be a Democrat? That seems kind of whack. Seems like they're kind of Republicans in many ways. And I always thought, oh, I'm supporting Hillary Clinton. I'm supporting a Democrat. I'm better, like I'm not as evil, I guess. How did that not go in? But yeah, then you have a little bit of a political awakening there. But you were on Twitter first. I joined Twitter at like the beginning of 2020, I think, where I was a Trump supporter in 2016. Wow, that's wild. And you came around, and now look at where you are. It's beautiful. I appreciate that you started Kyle and Bernie, what got me focused on leftist politics. Yeah. OnlyFans win. Shut the fuck up. Never. Viet Conga line. I hated myself in high school. Yeah, I think we all do. I think we all hate ourselves in high school. I don't think there's many people out there that are the same person that they were even like a couple years ago, honestly. Wasn't it Clyburn that basically shifted the entire direction of the primary? I mean, I guess you could say it was Clyburn in South Carolina, but really the shift came, one, when Elizabeth Warren just completely like fucked Bernie in the ass and called him a sexist and refused to endorse him and shit. I mean, if Elizabeth Warren had endorsed Bernie and dropped out, he would have won before that. But even after that, I mean, yeah, you're right. It was Clyburn. It was Joe Biden winning South Carolina, even though Bernie had just won the previous three elections. And, the entire media ecosystem turning around and taking one expected South Carolina win and being like, Joe Biden has all of this momentum, like, he's the clear favorite now, and blah, 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 blah. And then you had, obviously later down the line, the Obama phone calls and whatnot. So, I don't know. I mean, it was all just a giant clusterfuck. It was, once you look back at it, I guess, after seeing how it all unfolded, it was pretty obvious that was going to happen the entire time. They weren't going to let Bernie win, I guess. That was really stupid by me. They weren't gonna let Bernie win. Okay, it was very clear. I think Bo, the fifth column that started me on the leftist YouTube path. I actually don't really watch his videos, but I do know who that is. I think I started getting into it at the start of the pandemic. Yeah, the pandemic kind of fucked everything. The pandemic fucked my entire sense of time, okay, to begin with. I feel like the last 2 years have literally just been 1 year or even less. It just, like, I have no sense of time anymore. It's gone. God damn it. It was similar here in England with Jeremy Corbyn. Yeah, Jeremy Corbyn arguably got dicked even harder than Bernie somehow, which is, ridiculous. But yeah, he got absolutely fucked. And also British media somehow makes American media look good, which is insanity, because British media is completely fucked. And yeah, I mean, they both got basically like parallel treatments, right? I mean, they both got like the anti-Semitic tropes, right? They both got, like, just for like bare minimum support of, anti-apartheid sentiments in supporting Palestinians. Like, they railed them. They railed them through and through. Pandemic literally radicalized me. I hope it did, man. I don't want to really know anybody who is able to make it through this entire pandemic without getting radicalized a little bit, because everything has been completely opened up. There's no more like facade left on this system, whether it's like our political system or our economic system. Like, if you aren't radicalized at the end of this process, then I'm worried for you. I'm worried for you. Let's go. I definitely intended for that goal to happen. Cedar is the best thing ever. He's always so calm and collected. I don't really watch Sam Cedar. I'm not going to lie. I don't really watch Sam Cedar. He kind of strikes me as like a, I don't know, like a David Pakman type, I guess, which, like, they're not bad, but they're just not really my cup of tea. I don't really find them that entertaining, to be honest. All right, let's try to take the lead here. Oh, we both missed. Come on, teammate. Nice save. Killed him. Pinched it with teammate. Gonna get this boost real quick. Okay, that's off the top. Damn. As a Canadian, you're actually pretty hopeful about the direction of the USA. People are really starting to wake up en masse. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but the problem is, like, how are people going to be waking up? Oh, fuck, my teammate just left. Really? He just left after one goal? Should I try to solo this? I've been watching Second Thought recently. Yeah, Second Thought is, he's good. All right, come on. We can do the 2-on-1. Blocked it. All right, if he scores this, I'm bailing. All right, not gonna let him score it. Got him. All right, clearly I'm absolute fucking dog shit at this game. So I think that's enough of that there. Let's see. Watching Second Thought. Personally, I find Cedar's takes to always be extremely wise and built. No, I mean, Sam Cedar's he's smart. Okay, I'm not trying to doubt that he's like, that he knows what the fuck he's talking about. He 100% does. Oh, I don't even know if you guys know that I have a dog. Leo, come here, buddy. Come here. Can you come say hi? Can you guys even see my dog right here? I don't know if you can. Leo, say hi, buddy. This is my dog, Leo. He's a good boy. You say hi. Come here. Come jump up. Jump up. Can you jump up? Come on. Up. Leo. Jump up. Come on. Jump up. You can do it. I don't even know if you can see him. He's kind of... Look, he's doing his thing here. Good boy, buddy. Yeah, he's always secretly in the background of my videos, actually. Is he a Shar-Pei? He's mixed with a Shar-Pei. That's a good fucking guess. I guess you knew because of the tail, but he's a mutt. So he's like a Shar-Pei mixed with a, I don't know, a German Shepherd and, you know, a Great Dane and some other random shit. So I don't really know what he is. I haven't gotten one of those DNA tests, but he's a good doggo. The biggest thing in U.S. politics I see as a positive right now is Bernie having a higher favorability rating among 18 to 29-year-olds than anyone else. Yeah, I mean, like, even younger people have negative sentiments of even, like, capitalism and have favorable sentiments towards socialism. So young people are trending in the right direction. I don't know about the rest of the fucking country, though. Which state am I in? I'm in Georgia. So, but yeah. All right, so I might cut this stream here. Just did a little bit of a test stream here. I'm glad you guys would join me in this, you know, shitty gameplay that I've been putting on here and half-assed commentary. Doing my best, but we're gonna be doing more streams. We're gonna be doing more streams in the future. I'm probably gonna try to do, at least in the next couple weeks, I'm gonna be trying to do a couple streams a week. Maybe I'll do one on like Friday and Saturday or something like that. And then I'll stick with my daily video schedule and shit like that. So thanks for joining the Good Politic Guy, Broadband Communism, whatever you want to call it, stream. And yeah, appreciate it.